I have the most janky setup, you guys. But I do just feel inspired to get back into makeup videos because that's just what I've been feeling lately. So here we are. I thought the most fun would be to start with one of my Christmas gifts, which is the It Cosmetics It Girl beauty book. This thing is so fun. So it's this thing that they come out with every year, and you like open it up in layers, and you have 3 of their concealers in 3 different shades, a Bye Bye Pores pressed powder, Bye Bye Pores bronzer, It Girl blush, 3 lipsticks, a highlight, eye foundation, which is just kind of like a high coverage eyeshadow, 9 eyeshadows, a universal taupe brow powder, and the superhero liner, and a mirror. So we're first going to start with some primer. That's one of the only things it doesn't have. So I'll just do kind of my usual. This is the NYX the Marshmallow Primer. I have been loving this. I've been using it. I've purchased that over and over again. It's amazing. I just kind of put it on the center of my face and then buff it outwards. And I do everything with a sponge because I have dry skin. I am going to use this EcoTools brush. This came in a trio. This is the Ultimate Cover. I think it's the Ultimate Cover trio that comes with 3 circular brushes just of different sizes. And I'm basically going to like dot it over my skin. I'm going to start with Fair Light and see how light it really is. I think that might be a good match for me. We'll see in the end. So I just have Fair Light under the eyes. I have the medium tan between the eyebrows, along the edge here and on my chin, and then I'm going to use Tan Rich in the contour and bronzing places. Just all on the same brush, just kind of marking it out. I had always wanted this palette, but I guess I never ended up picking it up because other things were just higher on my priority list at the time. But now that I'm a mom, a palette like this is so beneficial to me to have everything, basically everything I need except maybe 1 or 2 things like primer and mascara all in one place is so essential to me actually having time to get ready that I'm gravitating towards these all-in-one palettes so much more lately. So that gives some good coverage but still looks pretty fresh, which is nice. So I'm just going to set the under eye with this Bye Bye Pores pressed powder. This bronzer seems to have a little bit of like a shimmery glow to it, so that's kind of nice. I like being glowy because I'm very dry. We're going to use those. The Hello Light highlight in Brilliant. Whoa, that's very pretty. Then I'm just going to use that same brush I used for bronzer and go in with the blush. I like to do bronzer, then highlight and blush over everything to just easily blend everything together. So that's the most of my product right there. Second most goes on the nose and least goes to connecting it like that. The bronzer is a lot warmer than I usually use, so I think that is what's throwing me off. The other thing that's throwing me off is that these are lipsticks and not cream blushes. I honestly wish these were cream blushes, because I'm not really sure I see myself using them. So onto the eyeshadow, I'm going to use the Superhero foundation. That's nice and brightening, that foundation, so I'm going to take it right in here because I have some like dark cavern right in here. And I pretty much always use a very bright eyeshadow right there just to make sure there's no blue tones popping through. So this works perfectly for that. It's a very high coverage powder actually. And I'm honestly surprised with the amount of kick up from the blush and the highlight and the eyeshadows. They have quite a bit of kick up for an all-in-one palette. Normally these palettes for me are, they don't do that because then everything starts mixing together, you know what I mean? I'm going to go in with the color Spirit. It does look to have a little bit of shimmer, but there's not really like a medium transition shade, so this is just going to have to work. Mixing Darling Rose and Spirit and putting those together on the lower lash line. That Spirit color is so pretty actually. This lighting is horrible, so you can't really see anything I'm doing. Oh goodness. Okay, so the only thing it doesn't have is like a brow gel or mascara or something like that, obviously. So I'm gonna run some brow gel through my brows really quick. Today I'm gonna use the Universal Taupe and just see what it looks like. It has been so long since I have used a brow powder. I mean, a long time. For years now, have used pencils. I can see why I used powder for so long, because it is so easy for someone like me who has basically like not that much brow hair. It does go on like already blended, basically like already blended looking. So I can see why I used it for so long. Okay, so I'm gonna throw on a lip liner and then I guess try to use these lipsticks. I don't know. They're very pink also, like all three of them. Well, one's like purple and then these two are very pink. So let's see. I might actually put this on first. I'll go in with Bliss. I don't even really have a brush that I like to use for lipstick. It's pretty. It complements the blush. I'm going to go in and put some eyeliner, mascara, and then I think I'm just going to do kind of a light dusting of powder foundation because I'm starting to feel like the translucent powder kind of washed me out. It gave me like a white cast. It is literally like 4 hours later and now I'm staring into the sun because I'm trying to give better lighting. At least you can see that the makeup lasts because it has been 4 hours and I'm sweating now. So I don't know where the video cut me off or where I'm going to cut myself off because I got so frustrated with the lighting and how it was like taking me out of focus. I couldn't even focus on anything other than that. So I literally stopped everything and had my husband come in here and help me rearrange the entire room. So, but now, just so I could be in front of the window, but now it's like the afternoon and I'm staring directly into the sun. So, anywhoozles, I'm going to do a light dusting of my current favorite powder foundation over the center of my face because I feel like that the translucent powder just kind of washed me out. It gave me a little bit of a white cast. I'm doing a super light powdering of this just to bring some color back into the center of my face where I put that translucent powder. And I was gonna do this before anyway. I have no idea where I cut the video off because I was just over it. See, hopefully this setup works when I have like that nice morning lighting so I'm not squinting into the camera. I'm going to reapply this lipstick and I'm gonna put on some lip liner this time. Like I said, it's been 4 hours, so I breastfed my son twice, then I was starving, so I had to eat. We're like in between rearranging the room and putting our toddler down for a nap. It's been chaos, okay? So before I had on the color Bliss, I think I am gonna try this purpley color because I'm curious about what it looks like. Oh, I actually love that. It looks a lot more brown once you get it on the lip. I'm just going to throw on some mascara now, and I think that'll be it. My eyeshadow isn't creasing. I guess that's the good part about this video going to crap, is that I've worn it for at least 4 hours now without setting spray or anything, so you can see nothing's left my face. The eyeshadow isn't creasing. It still looks beautiful. The eyebrow powder is awesome. I do love this lip combo, just hate the format. Yeah, so I'm gonna throw on some mascara and I'll be right back. This video has been absolute chaos, so I might not even post it. Who freaking knows at this point? But that is the makeup done. I like certain things, love certain things, don't really understand certain things. I think I kind of went over everything as I went, but overall, I like it. I like the finished product. I like the compactness of it. I like the usefulness of it. And yeah, the only thing I really don't see myself getting a ton of use out of is the lipstick. But that's just because these type of palettes are the things that I take with me when I'm like doing my makeup in the car. Like when my husband's driving, you know, we're trying to go somewhere on the weekend and I don't have time to do my makeup before we leave because I have a toddler and a newborn. So I just do it when we're in the car. And that is why, like, I would grab this for sure, but I wouldn't use the lipstick because it's just not a format I would feel good using in a car. But like if I'm sitting here and I decide to use it at my desk, I would definitely use the lipstick just with a brush. It looks beautiful. This is after 4 hours, so at least you get a little like half day wear test. The bronzer is really warm. I am not used to seeing myself with this warm of a bronzer anymore. It's not what I gravitate towards anymore, but I don't hate it. I wish I had a fake tan. I think it would look better if I had a fresh fake tan, but I don't hate it. I feel very pretty. I love the eyeshadows. Love the brow powder. I love it all. And I feel very poreless. They don't lie about that poreless stuff. So yeah, that is it. I'm so sorry. I mean, this is my first video back to doing makeup videos, so it can only go up from here, right? Hopefully the next one's better. I will see you guys in another video very soon. Bye!